Start recording.
You can be
Woo! So,
No, don't do it. God damn it. We just talked about this.
I know we just talked about this, but it's too tempting to just start off like the last one. All right. Anyway, this is Treehorse Chats, the second inaugural Treehouse Horse Chat podcast.
All this confusion is in lieu of intro music, which we don't have. So I think it's a pretty good song.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song. I don't even think I'm gonna ask someone on YouTube to make us a little intro video.
I think you could at least chop and screw it.
I
mean,
probably
maybe
could.
the whole thing.
Probably could.
Yeah, but that's about it. That's all I would do.
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
A whole nother video. So, what's on the docket for this evening's discussion?
Tonight we have a few things to dock.
Jesus.
I can't say that I don't have a smartphone anymore.
And why is that?
So let me just renege on my comment from last episode or last week, because this is a weekly thing. Ooh. So I dropped my flip phone, and it kind of blew up. And so I go to Verizon, the girl's behind the counter. I'm like, hey, look, I broke my phone. I probably have an upgrade. Like, I mean, like, what would the cost be if I just got another flip phone, or if I got, like, you know, an actual smartphone? And she was like, well, you qualify for a Verizon Edge, which is apparently it just means you don't have to pay activation fees or like the cost of the phone. You just have to pay the tax on the phone.
They just made that up.
Yeah, I think they just made that up.
They saw your flip phone and they knew they were going to win you over.
Yeah, they knew they were gonna get me. So the girl was like, okay, well, for the Edge, like, you could get like a smartphone or something. But, like, for the flip phone, you'd still have to pay the activation fee, which is, like, $30 or $40 or something like that.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. And so she's like, it's going to be, like, $30 or $40. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And I'm like, well, what would it be if I just got an actual smartphone? I mean, they didn't have the one I want, like the HTC One I was showing you last night. They didn't have that. But they did have this, the Galaxy S5, or whatever this thing is, that makes goddamn Wii noises. Yeah, that one. She's like, well, the tax on that would be like $56. And I'm like, so what you're telling me is I could either pay $30 or $40 for another basic ass phone, or I could pay $56 and just go back to having a smartphone. Since I already had the data plan and everything,
right.
I was basically just wasting my money, basically. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, whatever, I'll get it. But anyway, now I can't say that I'm not on the internet all the time anymore. And this YouTube channel officially has an Insta-Yam account.
So there's that.
So you could follow Feastree, spelled exactly the same on Instagram, and you'll know when I'm recording shit.
Because you're going to take a really pretty picture of it.
Yeah, I'm going to take a really cool picture with really, like, hip and edgy filters. And probably throw some hashtags on it. Yeah, there's going to be lots of Dutch tilts.
Artificial blur.
Artificial blur. Bro, is that depth of field? No.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. I was actually kind of mad I couldn't get the HTC One because that thing actually has a depth sensor on it. That's why they did, like, the 4-megapixel camera, apparently. Because it has a depth sensor, so the lens sensor doesn't have to do it. I
don't know what they're talking about.
Apparently this is some stupidly high megapixel bullshit. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I can make phone calls. And I can text people. So woo. Anyway, that's I just wanted to renege on that real quick. First order of business is the announcement of a live action Gundam movie.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, no, I don't want that. I don't want to know how to
Spoiler
lower my
alert.
bills. Spoiler alert, you can lower your bills by going to whatever that Trojan site is that just popped up. Speculation over a much-hoped-for live-action Gundam movie reached fever pitch on Tuesday after special effects giant legacy events of Iron Man 3 and Pacific Rim fame among others, have been rumored to be shopping for shooting locations in the Philippines. Why would a big budget special effects team need to be shopping around for locations unless they got a reason
Not to
to be
mention
shopping
a
around
giant
for?
robot in there.
Yeah, not to mention this giant fucking robot. I guess it's gonna be. The main thing I'm curious about is I wonder what Gundam story it's gonna be. Like, is it gonna be like Gundam Wing? Because I mean, that kind of looks like Mobile Suit Zero, but it doesn't have all the other shit that Mobile Suit Zero had.
Well, they might not be finished with it.
Yeah, they might not be.
But I mean, this is definitely exciting.
It is very exciting because I love me some Gundam Wing. I mean, I watched a lot of the other Gundam ones, but Gundam Wing was my shit. I think it was mostly because that shit was on Toonami when we were kids. And I would watch that shit every goddamn day.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I wish, like, the Gundam Wing, like, Blu-ray set wasn't fucking, like, $200, because I would just buy it.
I mean, it's like $1 million now, I
Yeah,
think,
it's fucking expensive. It's fucking expensive. I don't got $1 million to spend on a Blu-ray set.
Nah.
I mean, I have Endless Waltz, but...
Yeah.
I don't have the actual season. I just have the ending of the season.
When do you think we're gonna see an announcement for a Power Rangers kind of movie?
Oh, aren't they making that, like, gritty-ass Power Rangers movie?
I don't know. I mean, they made that. It got pulled down. I think it's back up, but, like...
No, I think they were actually, like...
They're like, oh, no, we're doing this.
Yeah, I thought they were like, yeah, they actually are.
Well, we're not ready for that. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, we'll do some research on that, and
we'll get back to you.
I'll get back to you on that.
If you want to get to us.
If you want to get back into Power Rangers,
but that's a digression.
That was just a little quick thing. I figured I'd just mention that real quick because I don't know how many people are gonna like Gundams as much as me.
Right. At least you'll like it, right?
Yeah, at least I'll like it. I guess the next thing on the Clop agenda is some guy was playing World of Warcraft for 19 hours and he died.
Huh.
A 24-year-old a 24 years old man. What?
Years old man.
A 24 years old man, believed to be addicted to World of Warcraft, died after playing 19 hours straight.
Nah, he wasn't addicted.
Nah, he was a casual World of Warcraft player.
Is this when did this happen? Because I kind of remember hearing about somebody else dying in a cafe. It could have just been the same guy.
I think this is a different guy.
This is a different cafe.
Yeah, like I don't know. Is this the kid that died? This apparently was February 27th.
Well, Jesus, do we see him die? Oh my God.
Oh,
wow.
he looks like he doesn't feel good.
Oh, I thought he just died there when all like the computer
Oh yeah,
screens
and
got all
apparently the
weird.
story like he was like dabbing blood away from his mouth and shit. Like that's what he was doing just before.
Maybe
he's like. I suddenly heard him groan, and when I turned to see what had happened, he was very pale and looked uncomfortable.
Oh.
He was dapping his mouth with a hanky which had blood on it. I asked him if he was okay, and he said he'd felt better. But that he would be okay. I called for an ambulance while my friend went to get some help from staff. But while we waited, he just died in front of us, and there was nothing the staff could do.
Insane. God damn it! That should be like a PSA. Just don't let that happen to you.
The medical crews tried to rescue him, but he was already dead. A policeman said about this. What the fuck? In quotes, an autopsy will determine the cause of death, but there seems little doubt his playing on the computer for 19 hours instead of resting contributed to his death.
Yeah, probably.
Of course,
that's just a guess.
Playing World of Warcraft is not dangerous as long as people listen to developers and take 15-minute breaks after each hour of playing. So do you think if that guy... If you think that guy took a 15-minute break after each hour...
Well, it depends on what he does on that 15-hour break. I mean, if he's going to actually, like, eat and maybe use the bathroom, get some water, so he's not bleeding out of his mouth.
Nah, but, even still, if you played a video game for 19 hours straight, how do you think you'd feel?
Tired?
Probably like shit.
But that wouldn't be enough to kill you. I feel like there had to have been more that
I
wasn't
mean,
even it.
imagine if you
And
did
when
anything for 19 hours.
No.
But I mean,
No.
like, the main thing with this is, like, he was just sitting there for 19 hours. Like, don't they tell you on, like, planes and shit that you should, like, move your fucking feet around and stuff if you're sitting on the plane for a long time?
Yeah, I mean, you
Even, like, anything,
gotta
they
get
tell
that
you to, like...
circulation
Yeah,
going.
they tell you to, like, move around and shit. Because, like, you'll just get a blood clot and die. He's just fucking sitting there. I find it really crazy that if we just sit somewhere long enough and don't move, we'll die.
Maybe it was World of Warcraft that killed him. Maybe it had the devil in it, and it jumped out of him.
Yeah, maybe he was just in a really scary dungeon and something like popped out and startled him after he was playing a game for 19 hours and he just just fucking
And that was
died.
enough, you know.
That could be enough.
It was all the
Sometimes
blood that was
I'll be
swelling up
playing a
his
game
feet.
for an hour and if I get scared I'm like, nope. Like when we were playing Amnesia. Like,
Yeah, I mean it's hard to get you to go back to it now.
Yeah.
Been so scared.
It's like, no.
Nah, bro. Still trying to shake off another night.
I got the lights off and the fucking headphones on. I can't do this.
I got the lights off in the headphones even.
Yeah, my afterglows from
Yeah.
GameStop are off. I just have them as headphones. But anyway,
Well,
yeah, so fucking
so don't-
dude.
So don't play video games for 19 hours.
Yeah, don't play video games for 19 fucking hours.
Because
You're gonna die.
you're gonna die.
No matter what game it is. I'm sure if it wasn't World of Warcraft, if you're sitting somewhere playing a game, you're gonna fucking die. Don't do it.
Do anything for 19 hours straight, you're gonna
Like,
die.
I love playing video games, and I wouldn't play video games for 19 hours, like, just doing that. I couldn't do it. Like, I've spent days where I played games all day, but, like, I did other shit.
I mean, you got
Like,
up.
I got up, I stood up on my feet, and I walked to another room and maybe ate some food. Like,
Or played another video game.
yeah, or played a different game, like, where I got up and got the game and put the other game in. You know?
I'm sure people do that with like all different types of games. Like even a game like Destiny or something, like anywhere where you have to just keep getting quests and like grinding for shit. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
surprised you don't hear about this more often. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
this like scares me because I always want to do like extra live streams. I might actually really, since I have a bit more leniency with actually not working at the job I have now,
Could get a second
like
job. in
I
video
can
game.
actually fucking take days off. Like I want to do like an extra live stream this year. A
How many
nice,
extra lives.
a nice 24-hour stream for the kids.
Oh, for the kids.
Yeah, for the kids.
Well, that sounds really nice.
I know, right? I want to do it because those streams are always the best. Like, you gotta find something to do for an entire day. I couldn't just be playing games. There's gotta be other shit. There'd have to be epic board games. Like,
Epic board games.
epic board games and shit.
I mean, that's the future. Board games are. You'll see.
Yeah. You'll see. It's like play a game for, like, a couple hours. Get up, maybe play some fucking Twister. You know? You wanna play some Twister? And get all fucking stretched out? It'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway.
So look out for an extra live stream this year.
Yeah, and also don't die in the meantime.
Also, don't hope I don't die. Next.
Next.
Cross-buy and wireless Xbone controller play coming to PC. Interesting. Phil Spencer, head of Microsoft's Xbox division and Microsoft Studios. We all know Phil Spencer. He's a cool guy.
But what is Microsoft?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to
Anyway.
look that up.
Yeah, we should.
Has outlined the company's vision as it works towards integrating Xbox One and Windows PC. Interesting. The sweeping changes, which come via Windows 10, which is due out later in 2015, will see developers able to allow cross-buy between Xbox One and Windows PC. An optional feature that will extend to, extend to microtransactions and additional content purchased by players. As part of
Yeah,
the
but
integration, I don't know what that means.
Why?
An optional feature will extend to microtransactions and additional content purchased by players.
No.
I don't get. I mean, I guess if you have a game, I guess it would be for games that are Xbox One and PC games. But it sounds like it's like just Microsoft Studio games.
It sounds like it's actually microtransactions for the crossover thing. So
Yeah.
like play more hours of the game
Yeah.
subscription fee to use it.
As part of the integration, Microsoft is also preparing an adapter that will allow Windows PC players to use wireless Xbox. Oh, that's cool. Crossplay was demonstrated during today's GDC talks as Chris Charla took the stage with developer Other Ocean to play iDarb. The other games are also slated to utilize the features Zen Studios Pinball. Ooh! Pinball FX!
Yeah.
It will be taking advantage of cross-buy and cross-platform play. Whew!
Thank God. At least there's something to look forward to.
Church preach.
Yeah.
Church
Satan.
preach. That's the best thing I've read all day. The most high-profile game to take advantage of the integration introduced with Windows and Xbox Live is Fable Legends, and other first-party titles could soon follow.
Oh, great. So you can play those games on your computer?
Yeah, I'm guessing you could play those games on your computer or
But
your
as
Xbox
your
One.
computer runs them?
I believe so.
So, like, they'll run, like, I don't know, better?
I don't know. See, that's what I don't know. Because
No, that's what I need
I
to
don't know if it's like you buy a game on your Xbox One. It's on your Xbox One, but you can stream it to your computer.
Alright, but that won't really be worth it.
Yeah, it's not. That's not.
It's
that
not
good.
going to be, like, that great.
Or if you like bought a PC game and then you streamed it to your Xbox One.
Right, now that makes sense, especially with that whole thing that Steam's coming out with where you can stream, like, Steam games. to
Yeah.
your
And
TV.
since they're allowing like the Xbox Live, I mean not the Xbox One controller, like the wireless controller, it would make sense. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as the Steam Link over here. This $50 Steam Link that's gonna stream PC games anywhere in your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds like that, but it sounds like it's gonna be software instead of you buying this $50 Steam Link to do it. Right?
Sure.
Right?
I mean, baby? Can it be that simple?
I mean, maybe since Windows 8.1 is already paired to Xbox, I can control my Xbox from my computer.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, like it's like if you get that Xbox Smart Glass app on your
Yeah.
phone, and you can use your phone as a controller for your
Right.
Xbox. Like,
Same kind of thing.
yeah, same kind of shit, I guess. But the Steam Link apparently can handle 1080p at 60 hertz with low latency.
It's all about that low latency, I'll tell you.
That low latency. Oh.
Well, it'll be
I
interesting
don't
to see
know.
how that is when it comes
yeah,
out. Because
it'll
it's
be-
probably not going to have everything.
I'm interested to see how it works. I don't necessarily know if it's gonna be good or not.
Well,
But
it's just another convenience thing. It's not something you really need, and you might not use it that much.
Yeah.
You got, your computer right next to your Xbox. You're not going to need.
yeah,
to
I
really
really
move
don't
around
need
that
some.
much.
Yeah, I don't really need to stream it. Like,
And sometimes it's nice to like sit in a different place, or
Yeah.
look at a different screen for a little while. You're doing both at the same time. for
same time,
19
I'm looking
hours
at two
straight.
screens. Oh Jesus Christ, I'm gonna
I'm
die.
gonna die. So this comes full circle.
While we're on the topic of PC shit, Nvidia announced the Titan X. Oof. Oof.
Straight fire.
Let me tell you a little something about this horse. Guess how big the frame buffer is on this card. You know how like the 970s are 4 gig or 3.5 gig
Right.
frame buffers, and like the 980s are 4 gig, and there's like
Let me guess.
The old Titan was 6 gig frame buffer, if I'm not mistaken. Guess how much this one is?
13.
No,
gigabytes.
you were close. It's 12 gigs.
I know. I
12
saw it.
12 gigabyte frame buffer. Oh yeah, it's right there. I had it in the frame. Oh well.
That's why.
Yo, tell me about this.
What?
Unless you're running like a triple 4K display,
Right.
like why the fuck do you need 12 gigabytes of frame buffer?
I don't know, but I want it.
I don't know. Yeah, I want it too. I want to slam that shit in my computer and be like, LOL, time to run 4K. It's super ultra.
I mean, what's the price point of something like this? Let's get down to
I don't think they've done it yet, but let's look at this way. The Titan came out as it was $1,000 card.
Okay.
and that was like a six gigabyte, I think. Let's see.
So this could easily be a 2000.
It
All right,
could.
well, let's confirm
I
before
don't
we
think
start
they
doing
want
our
to
math.
double it.
It maybe it'll be
Let's
1650,
see.
right?
The Titan Black, memory speed 7. So this was a 7 gig card.
I mean, that's probably enough.
7 gig, yeah. If you're like I said, unless you're running like a triple like 4K display, like you really don't, you really don't.
I know, but it looks so cool.
So they're selling for $850.
Okay.
A six guy, the old GTX Titan. So that's a 6 gig card though.
Why don't you add it to the cart and
That's
we'll
a
buy
fucking
it.
6 gig card. You want to go in on a Titan with me?
Yeah, we'll go halves on
You
it.
want to go halves these on a Titan, and we'll like swap it week and week like it's our child.
Oh, jeez.
But for real, like, god damn, like shit's getting nuts.
Yeah, I mean the future is here,
Like shit's getting nuts.
off the chain.
And like AMD hasn't responded to it yet. That was one of the things someone said in this article, like in the comments, like, where is AMD in all these Nvidia product announcements? Where are they? They're not announcing shit. Like fucking Nvidia came right out the bag with it. They're like, bro, we're about to fuck shit up.
So is that with the put a little Unreal Engine in there?
Oh yeah,
Quattro. Yep, there it is.
yeah. Talking about Unreal Engine 4. That was like that's apparently
That's what
this
that
game
screenshot
runs
like. Yeah, those just remind me of
Yeah.
weird shit you'd see in that. Well, you
Well.
know, put it on your Amazon wish list, and hopefully when it comes out, it's not expensive.
I feel like it's gonna be at least a $1,500 card.
Well, start saving up your pennies, you know, and don't die before then, because you're
Do
gonna
have
need
they
all the
listed the
life you can to
price?
play this thing for 19
Let's
hours.
guess how much the Nvidia Titan X will cost.
All right.
It has 8 billion transistors.
What does that even mean?
It means like it has 8 billion transistors, like the little like synapses in the circuit board that send the signal through it, like
Right.
to the rest of the board, so like electricity can flow through it where it needs to go.
Right.
It's got 8 billion transistors. It's got more transistors than there are people on Earth.
Well, that should be plenty then. Christ.
Oh God!
What have we done?
Look at Lord Gaben. Lord Gaben's in here, like, ah, yes, this is my card.
Well, it looks pretty sick.
Someone's saying they'll lock in their bet at $1,500. I will say that it's probably gonna be a $1,500 card. And you're probably gonna need like one of the Asus like X99 motherboards, like just a beefy ass motherboard. You're gonna need some dank RAM.
Dank RAM.
Dank RAM.
Oh, here we go. Here's some
Alright.
dank RAM.
Yeah, speaking of dank RAMs, and
Look at that sexy
still on the
box.
topic of PCs, like this list came out of
Xbox 360. Let me put my
the
glasses.
Valve's first 15 living room PCs.
First 15.
The Alienware Steam machines are going to start at 480 and work their way up. The first one, which kind of seems like a waste, is going to have a Core i3. I mean, an i3 isn't a waste, especially since they're slapping a fucking 2 gig card on it. But it's not going to be the fastest thing.
But 500 gigabyte hard drive. Come on.
Yeah, 500. Yeah, garbage.
Let's get real here.
4 gigs of RAM too. I mean, that's not gonna. It'll get you to if you just want to play like easy games. If you want to play fucking League of Legends on your couch, sure, that won't work. If you just want to play like League of Legends and Dota, that'll work for you.
Cool. I'm
then-
probably gonna do it in a cafe though.
Yeah, probably. Bring your Steam machine to like work in the break room, and you're just sitting there playing fucking League of Legends.
You've been on break for 19 hours. Get out of here. You're gonna die.
Just stand up before you die on our property. You prick.
Oi, prick.
All right.
Don't die.
This you prick. So the second Steam Machine option. Would still be i3. i3 dual core. Still a 2 gig card, but they give you 8 gigabytes of DDR3 at a 1600 megahertz. But they bump you up to a terabyte, so that you get twice the RAM and twice the hard drive.
It's probably not going to be like that much more money than the first one.
Probably not. This is probably the 480. This is probably like the 600. This is probably going to be like the $700-800 one, number C over here.
I feel like I'm wandering off a Chinese menu.
Yeah. This is going to be a Core i5 quad core, which okay, yeah, okay. Right. You got a quad core, you can do a lot of shit with a quad core. It's still going to have a GTX based 2 gigabyte DDR5 card, so you know it's gonna be an okay card. Nothing. It's gonna be like the new 960s.
Nothing to write home about. Though.
Yeah, nothing to write home about. It'll do what you want it to do is if you're playing in 1080, but I wouldn't go far past it. 8 gigs of DDR3 at 1600 megahertz for the memory, and it stays with the 1 terabyte hard drive.
All right.
So that's probably gonna be like the $800 one,
well,
like the $700. Yeah, the Steam Machine D. Is going to be Core i7 quad core. So it'll probably be like a 4770 or like not a current gen i7. It could be current gen i7, but it's probably going to be last gen, so like 4770, 4760. They're sticking with that 2 gig card. So it doesn't look like the graphics card bumps up at all, your memory and shit just bumps. 8 gigs RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive on the D. Ooh. And that's probably going to be like the $1,000 fucking Steam box from Alienware. Seems pretty typical Alienware pricing. These are some hefty ones. This alternate, I guess the company's alternate, yeah. Alternate up here. This one's going to be $1,000 off the bat. It's going to have a Core i3 4130 for $1,000. That's doesn't seem worth it. But it does have a GTX 750 Ti. 750 Ti's are a decent mid-tier card. They're good. 750 Ti's are a good card. They're surprising cards. I was thinking of getting that for this before I decided I should just get either a 960 or a 970.
You're a 970.
I have to worry about power consumption because I have a pretty not so powerful power supply on this computer still, so gotta get that low power consumption. But let's see, 8 gigs DDR3, 50 gig SSD. So at least you get an SSD.
50 gigs.
In the alternate ones, that's 500.
Well, the thing that I think is important to remember about these is not really like I feel like meant to compete with like computers.
Yeah, they're not.
They're meant to compete with consoles.
Yeah, it's possible
they could overtake.
It's a convenience thing.
They better fucking shake up Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah, it's a convenience thing.
Yeah, totally.
It's like you don't want to build a computer. You don't want to use mouse and keyboard. You want to sit on your couch and play games.
Yeah, they're trying to bridge the gap.
Yeah. These aren't for this is for Christmas lists and like lists and like enthusiasts. Not even enthusiasts, because enthusiasts would just build a better computer for $1,200 fucking dollars.
Yeah. I mean, so it goes up from there.
Yeah. This one's $12.99. It's got a i5 4570, a GTX 960. So there you go. All right, a decent card popping out of the woodwork.
Right.
8 gigabytes DDR3, 1 terabyte SSD. This one's 14, still 4570 i5, but this one comes with a 970 and 8 gigs RAM, 1 terabyte SSD. And they've put they're putting a 980. This is an $1,900 Steam box.
I'm just getting a computer.
i5 4670, GTX 980, which is a like $450, $500 card. 8 gigabytes DDR3, 2 terabyte SSD. So,
Nah.
I,
This is a long fucking article.
yeah, this is a long article.
I think we bit off more than we could chew with this one.
Yeah, we did. It's a lot of information to take in. It's like
Let's just look at these pictures. That's cool. That's
speaking. Although I was gonna get to say Seuss. This is the computer I was gonna get instead of the computer I got now, but it was like $1,000 and I saved a little bit.
It's pretty cool.
I was gonna get the i7 with the
with all the trimmings.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lightning box.
Yeah. Clips box.
Looks like the other one. They just give them like the shell. You slap your own little logo on it. Fuck it. Anyone can make a Steam box.
This one looks like an Xbox 360.
I like that.
You can see the drive. Yeah, that one looks pretty nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, they don't look too bad either.
This
got some good specs.
Cute boy.
900 series, including Titan and Titan Z. They're gonna one of these can have a Titan, but these are $2,000 to $5,000. Like
yeah, and you gotta be an Eagles fan. So.
Yeah. Look at that tiny one.
That's adorable.
That one has an i7 in it. So you're telling me that this one right here has a fucking i7 in it, but fucking goddamn this thing over here, where is it? This thing. You don't get like.
I wouldn't get that one. They use the same packaging as the other one with the lightning bolt.
It's only i5s in that one too. This is the top one in that one. Remember, is $1,900. Still i5.
Yeah.
Look at that. Is that a subwoofer?
Yeah.
Shit.
I think it makes espresso too. You look on the side there.
Yeah, look at this one. Is that a speaker?
Yeah, it's a speaker.
So anyway, if you want
if you want this,
if you want to spend money on these,
you might as well buy the one we're gonna make.
Yeah.
The horse box.
Yeah, the horse box. It's gonna run on TreeOS. Okay. All right. Steam Link. Yeah, I already did that. So there's gonna be a lot of fucking Steam boxes. To me, it doesn't seem like it's worth the money now that I'm seeing like all these specs and what you get out of them.
Yeah.
But different strokes, different folks.
Sure.
Turn my Wii on real quick.
Turn my Wii on.
Turn my Wii on. So this is your area expertise. Tell me about this PS4 stuff that's changing. I don't have a PS4. You do.
Let me talk to you about PS4.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I'm gonna try and not mention the game that shall not be named.
The Glorder.
Anyway, I don't know. I just saw this came out like today, and I thought it was pretty interesting because there's like some things I guess that they're bringing out that they had promised, but like the one thing that everyone seems so excited about is these you can remap the controls on your controller, and everybody's really excited about it, even though no one knows what they're going to use it for. It's what it seems like the consensus is, but it's like it's pretty interesting because I feel like you wouldn't really think to do that on a console.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
However, they're doing it. People are excited about it.
So, I wonder, what is anything else happening aside from like you be able to do key maps? Like,
no, I mean, let's see. So there's like new power saving modes, which I guess was like one of the things that they had mentioned, like pre-release of the PS4 that was promised. So like it will, I guess not close your apps and whatnot. It's it's really kind of silly.
So it just adds like a varying power supply. Like what? Like it's like what?
Yeah, I mean it's PlayStation.
So is anything actually like happening?
Not really. It's just like to the these few little things that they're adding. I think like if you compare like what they're doing on the PS4 compared to like what Xbox is, you gotta commend Xbox for at least they putting some major overhauls into things, and this is like I don't want to fucking customize my buttons. Get out of here.
So wait, terminating an application. So it's basically like how you can click the menu button on Xbox and like quit YouTube after you've like home buttoned out of it. Basically,
well, you can do that already. So I don't think that's actually what that means.
So then, what does it mean?
Like you can go back to the home screen and then like back into a game or whatever.
No, but you know how I mean, like say you open YouTube on your Xbox and then you went back to the home button, but like the YouTube tab was like still at the bottom, but you went to your friends list or something, so it wasn't like the big box, like the most recent viewed thing.
Right.
And then you go back and you hover over the YouTube and hit the menu, and you can just quit that even though it's running in the background.
Yeah.
So is it like that, or can you already
Well,
do
you
that?
can do that now too. Though. You can close shit.
Oh, so that's basically what they're talking about.
No.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know what they're talking about now that you put it like that.
Because that's what it sounds like to me. Oh, wait, no. You can now set the system software to rest mode without terminating an application. I read that wrong. Okay.
So, but it is like Xbox, where like if you turn off your console, it's sort of like in that standby mode, and when you turn it back on, you can
Yes.
resume the game.
So you can like so you can like download shit when your Xbox is off, like that thing, where it's in that like.
Well, you can do that now on already on
It
PS4.
sounds like you can do anything now.
Well, you could before. I mean, like this isn't anything. That's not anything new.
Oh.
So I don't. I guess at the end of the day, fuck it.
Because I don't understand this.
The important news is don't play the order. Take it back immediately.
You're still salty about the order.
Yeah, whatever. We'll wait and see what happens when Bloodborne comes out. Blood Blister.
Blood blisters. I'm gonna wait till I get some blood blisters. I'll
Start
come
sitting
back
in an
to it.
internet cafe for too long.
Yeah. So it's like, oh yeah. Did you know that people want PewDiePie to fist them?
I do now.
According to this, according to Lovely Kotaku, which is a reputable news channel, people sure love to tweet weird shit at PewDiePie. It's usually in good fun, but still, it's hard not to be struck by the fact that literally hundreds of people are tweeting some variation of fist me or fist me senpai at PewDiePie right at this very moment. So right now, fist my ass until we're both bleeding.
Nice.
Nice.
Very great. Weird.
These are
So-
some of the tamer tweets. You can look for yourself here. I don't know if I'm gonna look there. So why are hundreds of people asking PewDiePie to fist them?
Yeah, why? What did he do to prompt this?
Because he made a video poking fun at the weird stuff that people tweeted him.
That's not an excuse.
That's not an excuse either. Excused. It's not. I kind of want to start a Twitter just so I can tell PewDiePie to fist me.
I think that you should have people that watch your videos fist you.
Yeah, if you liked this week's Treehorse chat, you can go to PewDiePie's Twitter at PewDiePie, and you can say fist me,
Please.
because you don't want to be rude. If you want someone to fist you, you should probably say please.
Yeah. Or if you want to be rude, then
If you want to
50
be
shades
rude,
of fist.
fucking whatever. People do weird shit.
If you want to be fisted until you guys are both bleeding,
Yeah. Go to that. Go to.
then you
his,
probably should
go to his
the
twits.
rude way.
Go to his twits, and be like, "Yo, bro."
So that's just a weird thing.
That was a fun thing to pretty much end on. I'm out of links.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's probably for the best.
Yeah. On that note, it probably is for the best.
I gotta go brush my teeth, and I get this like weird taste in my mouth, like kind of like tin foil,
Ugh.
blood.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I mean, it's been real and it's been fun. It just hasn't been real fun, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You right.
No. Well, as usual, you know, if we are to talk about anything, or you would have us talk about something for you, please tell us. Those 12 people that watched the last one, and will watch this one. We're waiting for you. We're watching.
We're waiting for you.
We're gonna be here,
We'll be here. Don't worry about it.
lingering.
We'll just be hanging out, waiting for you to tell us. So yeah, leave in the comments what you want to talk about next time. There'll be a tree here.
There might not be a horse. I'll probably be fired
Yeah, I don't know.
after that comment.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it, but hopefully Horse will still have a job, and We'll see you next week. Is there anything you want to say, Horse?
As usual, I'm really sorry for my behavior, and I know that rehab will be the help that I need. Thank you for your support. Feel free to donate to my Kickstarter.
If you want to donate to my Patreon account to get Horse into a good rehabilitation center, send it to don't send this horse to the glue factory.
.co.uk.
.patreon.co.uk. See you later.
Bye.